Okay, I was driving down the road here and stopped at this field of corn. I'm over here in an area where we got some pretty significant wind and hailstorm here about 3 days ago in this area here, and I wanted to stop at one of these larger, earlier planted cornfields here to kind of see what kind of damage it sustained and kind of see what the prospects are here in the days to come with this crop. So first thing you've got to do when you're looking at corn at this stage is to try to determine what growth stage it is, because with corn at V5, V6, that's when that growing point starts to come above ground. But how do you stage corn that's been whipped up or been torn up in the wind and the hail? So wanted to stop here and take a look at this field, and I dug up a plant here to kind of stage this plant to see where we're at exactly. You can see with this plant, you've got the rounded tipped leaf here at the base of the plant. That would be your first true leaf. This would be a second collared leaf over here on this side. This would have been your third collared leaf here. And this fourth one, can't really tell if there's a collar there yet, but I'd say it's awfully close if it wasn't. So probably V4-ish, something like that on that plant. Look at a couple of the others around here. You've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, probably not quite to that fourth collar there, but a good solid V3 to maybe an early V4 plant stage here. So growing point is below ground, so all the new growth in that plant has got to push up through the whorl and kind of make its way northward up to daylight there. This plant here, you can see, has been broken off or kinked off in the rain or the hail. You'll see that regrowth coming and trying to push up through that old growth. So you may even see it kind of slough some of this material off and kind of shoot off to the side and see that regrowth starting to happen there. But from what I'm seeing here, very encouraged about what we're seeing. Early enough stage here that I think we're going to see very significant damage in it. Dug up a couple of plants here to kind of look at the root system as well. We're seeing good color to that. We've got good nodal root development that's happening below ground. Seeing some of the new root hairs that are starting to develop. So pretty confident this corn's going to be fine. It's going to look rough for a few days, but give it another week or 10 days and we should start to see some good regrowth happening. And prospects here, I don't think we're hurt that much as far as our overall yield potential. So if there's a good time of year to get a hailstorm, this is maybe it. Once you get another week or 10 days down the road and that growing point becomes above ground, then it's a lot more costly for us to get a hailstorm at that point. So what I see here, I'm pretty encouraged about. So if you got any of these fields like this in your neighborhood, hopefully things are going to be all right. Give us a week or so and we should start to see that new growth coming on, and these fields will start to green up and look like they should. So